Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be the Sephora VIP sales recommendation video. So it's basically what I recommend for you guys, what I've tried, what I've tested, what I've been using for a very long time, and I will let you know what I will recommend for you to buy during the sale if you'd love to shop at Sephora. So these are just Sephora products. Now I will put, let me scooch over here. So I'm gonna put over right here the Sephora VIP sale brochure so you can see when it starts, when it ends for each member of the group, for Rouge, for VIP, for the Insider. If you are wondering what I am wearing on my face, my foundation, I'm wearing the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation, and this is in the shade Natural Almond. Along with the e.l.f. Camo Hydrating Concealer. And on my face, I'm wearing a blush that we're going to go into what I recommend from Sephora. But on my eyes, I have the Kaja Trio, and this is in the shade Neutral Moment. Along with my NYX liner, I've created a winged liner. And for my lips, if you're wondering, it's the Laura Mercier lipstick. This is a cream, silky cream lipstick in the shade Mauve. And I paired it with a lip liner from ColourPop. This is in the shade Heart On. Okay, so that's what's on my lips. Okay, so let's get into what I recommend for you guys to buy from Sephora. So what I did is I'm only going to recommend 10 products. It could be maybe one or two more that I had to add in here, because I thought it was important. And when I went through these products, I chose products that you can use for a full face of makeup. So I didn't choose 2 foundations or 3. Yes, I recommend more than this foundation, but I wanted to keep it easy and very easy for you guys to search and add to your cart and purchase a full face of makeup that I recommend from Sephora. So I tried to keep it down to 10 products. Now, if we go over 1 or 2 over the 10 products, it's because I really love them and I had to bring them in this collection. Okay, so let's start with brows. Okay, so for brows, my number 1 product that I recommend, that I have been using daily and gravitating towards, is the Eyebrow by Kosas in the shade Black. Now, this product I'm wearing on my brows right now, it is so fast to use, so easy to use. It is a product that doesn't seem drying even after many uses on your brows. The shade Black goes very good. Don't be afraid of the color. If you like more tinted, more darker eyebrows, and you have brown hair like I do, like this is my natural hair color down here, then I suggest you go with the black. The brown ones seem a little bit more on the light brown reddish side, even the dark brown. I've tested it inside Sephora, and I find that it has a tint of red, so I didn't want to buy that. I took my chances and I ordered the black one, and it works wonderful. I love this product. It is cute packaging, a lot of product in here, very easy to travel with, very easy to create a brow look on a daily basis. It takes me 10 seconds to create this brows, and that's all you need. So this is my number 1 product I recommend for your brows from Sephora. Okay, so let's move on to the next thing I like to apply to my face, and it's a primer. Now, my skin is more normal to dry, more on the dry side. So I like to have more of a glowy primer. So this is my number 1. It has always been. It beats every primer that I've tried. This can be used in many, many other ways. And this is the Hollywood Flawless Filter, and mine is in the shade 1 Fair. And I love this product because it's so versatile. I like to use this under foundation. So let's place this under foundation. I like to apply this under my eyes because it allows for my under eye area to be more luminous throughout the day, non-drying after applying foundation on it. And I also like to apply this to my cheeks, my chin, my nose, and my forehead, and rub it in. You can use your fingers or a brush, and it gives you that nice natural glowy look to your face before you go in with your foundation. This product can also be used to apply it as a highlighter after you've applied your foundation. I was very confused in the beginning on how to use this, but here are some couple tips on how you can use it. And I love this product for multiple reasons, mostly the hydration it gives to my face. It does not break me out in any way, and I love this, and it goes with a lot of the foundations I have tried. So this is my #1 primer that I recommend you guys. You need to try it. They have a mini one on the Sephora website, so go ahead, purchase the mini one, see what you think, how you like it. But even if you have oily skin, use this as a highlighter or just underneath your eye area, and it's a very, very good product. I love it. Okay, so what do we apply after the primer, foundation? Now, this is newer in my collection, but I have been using it daily, and I am talking about the Charlotte's Beautiful Skin Foundation. I got mine in the shade 2 Neutral, which is the same shade that I have been using in her other Flawless Filter foundation that I own, which is more of a full coverage. I really love Charlotte Tilbury's foundations, and don't break me out at all. They provide beautiful hydrating coverage, especially this one because it's more of a skin tint, and a little bit goes a long way. And you don't have to add a lot. Just work with it little by little. I know not a lot of people, like a lot of people love this product, and a lot of people are loving the NARS foundation, which I love as well. But it seems like I'm gravitating towards this, maybe because the packaging, it's easy to travel. I love a squeezy tube. You can see I've used quite a bit. You can see the packaging. And I don't know, there's something about this one that the way it looks on my face is just, it gives my complexion a very healthy, glowy look, very youthful look, and I don't know, I just love it. I know it has all those skin ingredients, but that's not why I recommend this. You should have your skincare done prior to this. You should not rely on the skincare in foundations. I'm sure you've heard this from every YouTuber out there. But yeah, that's just a bonus for me. But the foundation and the shade, it just looks beautiful on my face. We're probably gonna have a little bit more than 10 products, but here is the next product I like to apply to my face. It's the LYS Triple Fix Concealer, and this is in the shade LN6. This again is newer in my collection. The packaging, the doe foot applicator is not the best because it's very flimsy and I'm always scared that I might break it, but the formula and the concealer works wonderful. I don't know what's in here. This is vegan, this is gluten-free, it's full coverage, and it's brightening. A little bit goes a long way. Mine is a little bit darker, as you can see, because I should have picked a lighter shade. This is my fault. I picked the same shade as the foundation, but when you apply it, it just does not darken up that underneath, that under eye area. It actually hydrates it, melts into the skin, and becomes one with your skin. You don't even notice you have concealer underneath your eye. This concealer is very hydrating, and it's just very beautiful, very youthful looking underneath your eyes. How I like to apply my concealer is just add a dot in the inner corner and outer corners and kind of blend, and whatever I have left on the brush, then I bring it down here. But I don't apply a lot of concealer, just for that little bit of extra coverage and brightening effect. Again, all concealers will eventually crease in your fine lines. If you have any fine lines, it's just impossible not to crease in there. So this concealer creases very little. So look for a concealer that by the end of the day It will eventually crease in your fine lines, expect that, but you don't want it to crease right upon your application, because if it creases right upon your application, and imagine how your under eye area will look at the end of the night. So this is the concealer I recommend from Sephora. There's just so many more that I love and I recommend, but I don't want to overwhelm you. I'm picking the most products that I love to use and I have been using lately. Now let's move on to bronzer. Okay, for bronzer, I chose a contour stick. Now, this is the Makeup by Mario one. Mine is in the shade medium. I love this contour stick. You can contour your face, or you can just add a little bit more, blend it, and give yourself that nice sun-kissed bronzy look all over your face. This is a such easy product to use because it's a anyone can use it. It's a cream product because it's a stick product, and it comes with a brush on one end, as you probably know, and this is where the product, this is what the product looks like, and it's just such, I don't know, the shade medium. Let's blend it with the brush. Oh, look how beautiful that looks. It's just so natural looking. It doesn't look like you wear makeup. It looks like you just got, you just came out from the sun. And I had to pick this one. I have so many favorite bronzers. Bronzers is probably one of my favorite makeup products in my collection, which I have the most. I love powdered, I love creams, I love sticks. I enjoy each and every one of them, but I think that this and this shade works wonderful on the skin. Let's move on. What do we apply next? Next we apply blush. Now this is newer in my collection, but I know that I love this blushes because I have two more by this brand. This is the Patrick Ta blush in She's Blushing, and that's what I'm wearing on my cheeks today. All I'm wearing is the powdered one, and underneath I have M Cosmetics, which is not at Sephora, but I have this blush. It's a serum blush in Venetian Rose, and I just topped it with the Patrick Ta powder one in She's Blushing. First of all, this product is perfection. From the packaging, you have a very slick packaging. It comes with a mirror, which it's big enough for your full face of makeup. It comes with a cream product, and it comes with a powder product, and the shade is just perfection. So this product is just perfection all in one. I am loving this product. I recommend this one. It's a great investment. I did not purchase the one that he came over the holiday season. I think I would have liked all shades, but I like them individual. I like them like this. There's something about the small packaging, and I just love this. So this is the blush I recommend. It's 2-in-1. If you want to feel like just a glowy, just more of a balmy look, go with the cream part. If you want more powdery look and more intense, go with the powder one. If you want to have a powdery and a little bit of glow, go with the powder and the cream one on top. I love this one. I had to recommend another blush because this I have been using a lot, and this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills blush stick in the shade, I believe it is, yeah, Peach Caramel. And this blush is just so beautiful. Look at that color. I love that toasty color. And putting it here on the hand. Again, on the other end, it comes with the brush. I've talked about this blush on my channel before. Look how stunning that looks with the bronzer. It's just such perfect shades that go together. This is, again, very fun to use. It comes in a stick form, easy to travel. It lasts a very long time on your cheeks. It does not fade away throughout the day. Now, obviously, if you do rub it throughout the day, I'm sure like any other blush, it will fade away. I love this blush. Okay, water break. In these videos, I do so much talking, I feel like I'm losing my voice. Okay, after blush, I like to apply my highlighter. And the one highlighter that I gravitate towards the most is the Rare Beauty highlighter, and this is in the shade Mesmerize. Now, don't be fooled by the pink shade inside. This is such a beautiful highlighter. Let me show you. Let me apply some highlighter on the cheek here. There you go. I put 2 dots here. I'm gonna get a fluffy Mora brush. And look how it blends into the skin right away. Look how easy that was. It does not pick up the blush. It does not pick up the foundation. It looks beautiful. It just melts into the skin and gives it a nice, beautiful glow on the cheek without causing that streak of glitter on the cheek. I just love this highlighter. I applied more. We can add some here. Now, if you apply more, obviously you can go with your foundation brush and kind of tone it down. So it's up to you, but that glow is just perfection. I just love this highlighter, and the shade MesmeriZe. It's just beautiful. You can't go wrong with the shade. And there's a lot of product in here. So if they come, I'm not sure if they have minis in this. If they do, then I suggest you try a mini so you don't invest in the big product, because this will last you forever. Unless you like to apply it all over your body, then I don't know. Then you probably need the big tube. Let's move on to powders. I have 2 powders. I'm a dry skin type of girl, so I'm very picky with powders. Powders have to work in a way for me that it makes my makeup last longer, and it also makes my makeup look flawless without drying. And also I want to see the makeup still shine through. So my first product is the Pat McGrath Under Eye Fetish translucent powder. You can see how much I've been using. I just love this so much for my under eye area to set my eyes as well. This is such a beautiful product for your under eyes. Like I said, when you apply concealer, by the end of the night, every concealer will eventually settle a little bit in your fine lines, but this makes that process last longer. It looks more flawless underneath your eyes. This is a must in your collection. I suggest you pick one of this up during the sale. I love this. And for the actual face, I have been loving the Rare Beauty, and this is in the shade Light. This is a setting powder, and it's in the shade Light, and you can see it's not a pressed powder, it's a loose powder. So this works so nice on the skin, because when I set my face with it, you can actually still see the glowiness of the foundation that I have underneath, and it does not dry up my skin. You don't see any dry patches on my face, and it provides a little bit of luminosity to the face. Don't be afraid if you have oily skin, because it does not provide that type of luminosity where it makes your skin oily. It still covers it, but it still lets your skin breathe underneath, and it doesn't tighten your skin. I love this one. I'm gonna keep a product towards the end, because that is not a must in your collection, but it's a product that I suggest you have, because I found that it turns my makeup to another level when I use that. So let's move on to eyeshadow. Now, I have a lot of high-end eyeshadows. I love my Pat McGrath, I love my Natasha Denona, and I love Tom Ford, Dior. I love the Luxe palettes. I'm into luxury eyeshadow palettes. I find that they perform wonderful. I don't have to worry about investing my money and wasting my money. I know that the products would work good. So I got this for my birthday, and I want to invest in more of this palettes. This is a quad, and this is the Tom Ford Eye Color Quad in the shade 04 Suspicion. Same wonderful packaging, and I love that there's 4 eyeshadows in here. That's all you need to create a fast look. If you're more into colorful and more artistic looks, then obviously this palette is not for you. But if you're a mom, or if you are a student, or you want a very quick makeup in the morning, this is what you need to grab, because this is the quality of the shades. Even though they all look like there's no shimmers in them. There's like satin. They're made, I don't know, they look satin-like. Like the shades are so pretty. this is all you need. Every time I use this, it feels like my makeup looks perfect until I remove it. It's just such a beautiful palette to have. And I know he came out with more, and I really, really recommend his quads. This is made in Italy, and I've been into quads lately. I just love quads. I have two lip products. One of them is I'm wearing on my lips right now, and I know that this product goes in and out of stock a lot. So if you can catch it during a Sephora sale, I recommend it. This is the Dior Lip Glow Oil, and mine is in the shade 007 Raspberry. It looks intimidating, but it's not. It is such a beautiful lip oil. The doe foot applicator is just so soft on your lips. Watch this. Now, it is very hydrating. It provides a little bit of color when you put it on your lips. It brings your lip color to life, basically. And putting it on a nice pink movie lipstick, this will go nice on every lipstick. Putting this on a pink movie lipstick is just makes it 10 times more beautiful. So I love this product so much. I love Dior lip products. I have a lip balm and I'm almost out, so I need to repurchase that one. But this is so beautiful and I want to get a different shade in this lip oil. So definitely recommend this one if it's not out of stock, because keep an eye on it, or click on that button that says email me when in stock, and when it comes in stock you get an email from Sephora, and go grab it right away because it's going to be gone fast. And another product that's been out of stock forever, and I wanted this product so much, this is the Clinique Almost Lipstick in Black Honey. Like, this is how slick the packaging looks, and it looks so intimidating. You think that you're gonna put this on your lips, but it's not. It is such a beautiful, hydrating, light, neutral brown for your lips. It looks so beautiful on your lips. I love this lipstick so much. I'm just so excited I have it in my collection. I wanted it for a very long time. I love Clinique products, and yeah, I will definitely repurchase this when it's out. So definitely recommend this. If it's in stock on the Sephora website, get it. I think, yeah, I got mine from the Clinique website, but I know Sephora sells this, and it's kind of like the Dior oil. It's like in and out of stock, so check it out if you're interested. And yeah, get it during the Sephora sale. And here is the last product I've talked about that I recommend, and this is a beautiful product. This is the Dior Backstage. This is the Glow Face Palette. Now, I've been using this a lot. So how I use this, it's so easy. You can use this on your eyelids, obviously, but I've been using it on my face. So when I'm done with my bronzer, I grab a brush and I go through this too right here, and I just add on top of the bronzer. It just gives it that extra oomph, that extra glow, that extra more natural look. It's just so beautiful. And then for this, I like to combine both and add it on my cheek. It provides more of that blush and highlighter all in one. So these two products, so beautiful together. I don't know, it makes your skin more healthy. Now, this is not a must. You don't need it. But if you do want to grab it, I suggest you grab it during the Sephora sale. I've been using this non-stop, and I feel like it just changes my look when I apply it. I don't know, it's just more glow and more health and more vibrance to the face. I just love this product so much. So I definitely recommend it. You can just use the blush only to create more of that beautiful effect on your cheek. It is such a beautiful product to have. So yeah, these were my 10 and a little bit over products that I recommend from Sephora. I try to do it in a full face so you guys can see what I recommend for a full face from Sephora in case you're interested in picking up this many products. If not, you can choose and pick. But comment down below and let me know if you are getting any of these products, or what are your thoughts or on purchasing from Sephora during the VIB sale. I would love to hear your recommendations down below. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. It means so much to me. Always remember to be yourself. I wish you all a wonderful day, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.